All right, everyone. Happy July. It's July 1st. I thought we'd open up. Well, we opened up with the Friday reading, I guess. But this reading here is a twin flame journey. We haven't done one because I was busy with the monthlies last week. That said, let's take a look at what's going on. I got one deck for the divine feminine and one deck for the masculine. Let's see what's going on. We have a lot. I saw the Mars Pluto kind of scratching at each other energy all through the Friday reading. I found that rather compelling. So we'll see if it shows up here. Well, that could make someone feel, again, that Mars-Pluto kind of thing that's going on right now, causing some friction. Pluto, I called it in the Friday reading, I think, Victorian energy. And the Victorians were obsessed with death. Because the energy's already still there, so whenever you pull on that energy, in the Victorian times, you always get all kinds of ominous kind of energies and things along those lines. So that could make your person feel like you're walking away, which is a lot of what came up in the July readings. So let's go. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. It doesn't matter what your sign is. It's just energy reading. If you found this reading, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. Like all the Twin Flame Journey readings, you're all on different points on this journey. So there's a whole playlist of these going back to last July. In fact, that's about when we started. It's been about a year now. We've been pulling this twin flame journey stuff. Cool. Well, let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck for the divine feminine here. Let's see what's going on. All right. Give me the soulmate energies on the polarity, and it is a polarity of the feminine energy. Let's see where we go here. I'll give the deck a shuffle. All right. That Friday reading was powerful. Tomorrow's weekly reading is going to be something else, I'll tell you what, where I ask what actions they might take. We may see some action in this reading, I'm not sure. But first, let's pull on the feminine, which is most of the people who didn't run. All right, let's see where we go. All right, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is interesting. I got a base card and then a bottom card, and then I've got clarifier decks here. That said, I'm going to show you the bottom first. It's the Four of Swords. There's a lot of healing that's happening, and it has happened for the feminine, right? But it's picking up. July is going to be a month where you really kind of put the pieces together. In my Q3 reading, right, it's third quarter of 2022. There's a playlist for that too. Go find it. The month of July is represented by the sun. That's a very happy energy. You know, you find out some things, somebody comes in you've been waiting for, or you just have some major epiphanies. Either way, it's a very good sign here. It just tells me the healing is going to be picking up. What's on top? Oh, yeah, I see it. It's the Five of Pentacles reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed crossed by that's a very interesting pull for the feminine. Five of Pentacles reversed is what was lost, you get back. And it's through that healing, right? You know, it's someone who's coming in from out of the cold. Again, I mentioned that sun card that represents July in my Q3 reading. It really is. It's there. It's coming out right there, and it's coming out very strong for the feminine side. This could imply your person comes towards you, or this could imply you just wake up one day and don't give a shit anymore, which is how you should be. Neutrality for the outcome of things is the key. It's a life hack. It's a secret to things. All things come to those who don't give a shit whether they get them or not. Just make sure you learn your lessons from the experiences. And I always tell you guys, this divine masculine, these runners over here, if you will, are a cautionary tale at the very least. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Let's shuffle for the divine masculine. Give me the soulmate cycle on the masculine energy universe. Let's see. The masculine polarity. Let's see where we go here. Trying to teach you guys some of these terms. I know a lot of people out here use, you know, all the spiritual hocus pocus things, but it's all just energy. It's all about polarity. It's a binary universe, positive, negative, right? That kind of thing. Like your car battery, I always say it like that. I like to put things in a homespun way. You can get complicated with it, talk about oversouls and all kinds of, I mean, whatever. Why do you want to confuse people? It's really pretty simple, and if you keep life simple, you'll find it's not that complicated. I know that sounds obvious, but it's an obvious statement that's lost on most people. If you keep life simple, it's not that complicated. Just remember that. All right, and same thing if you're pulling tarot cards. Keep it simple. Tell the universe what you want, and keep it fucking simple. Yep, While you're over here doing all this healing, which by the way, the healing energy is going to kick up. All of this Five of Pentacles reversed and the Four of Swords leads to the Sun. Okay? So while you're doing this, I always tell you through energetic osmosis, they pick up on your energy. Oh, and they are. And I think here's where that Mars-Pluto thing comes in. You might be picking up on that from them as well. Their bottom card is the Six of Cups. A lot of nostalgia is coming out. Thinking back, woulda, coulda, shoulda, what they could have had. We saw this card a lot in the July readings. It's right here. It's the environmental energy they're living in. The air they're breathing is all about thinking back to what they could have had and whatever. And they're feeling you growing and turning into the sun. These are minor arcana on your side, by the way. It's up to you. Stay the fuck out of your head. Don't let their energy of this nostalgia bleed in and you get stuck in the past. You get stuck in the past, you get stuck. Okay? Make sure you remember that. You get stuck in the future, you get anxious. But you want to stay kind of down the middle. It's okay to think back, but don't lose yourself in it. They're losing themselves in it. What's on top here? I can only imagine. Oh, shit, yeah. It's the Knight of Pentacles. It's old reliable. It's that old reliable energy. Six of Cups crossing the Knight of Pentacles. They've had a lot of time. How do I phrase it? I'm going to phrase this a little differently than I normally would. Oh, look. And I accidentally leave the Sun on the table and the Three of Cups as I pick up the deck because I wanted to show you this Knight of Pentacles. So these cards matter too. These cards tie to the affecting energy around them. They really want to open up as they think back and they feel you turning into the Sun. Everything I just said just got backed up by the cards in my hand that were accidentally left on the table. I was going to describe the energy around the Knight of Pentacles a little differently for you. See, shit like that happens. Everything happens for a reason. Okay? Horses. Let's talk about horses. Okay? I know, I don't know anything about horses, but I know enough to know, watched enough TV shows to know they like carrots or they like apples. If you have an apple or something like that. You are the apple that's been dangled here, way off as this person's walking. The horse is actually, the reason I say that is the horse is getting annoyed because the horse is like thinking, hey, asshole, you should get on me. We could go a lot faster, right? Because the horse wants that apple. And the apple is this right here. Your person has always been indecisive about it. They've never really made a decision one way or another. And this is all wasted time. So your person's been doing a lot of wasting time thinking. And right now, that's coming to an end. The Six of Cups, as it pertains to you, the environmental energy is pushing them towards you. It can be read as somebody from the past returning with a bouquet of flowers in some decks. In this case, a little dog. Okay, but either way, this horse is antsy. I get an antsy energy around the Knight of Pentacles, which I don't usually get. And it's not the person. It's the energies around the person. The universe itself is sort of represented. The horse in this analogy or this metaphor I gave you is the energy. And the energy is getting annoyed. It's getting frictional around your person, which is why, and again, part of that are the two cards I left by accident. They want to open up to you. There's an urge to do it, but they feel you now in this Sun energy that you're entering. Because my Q3 readings are always pulled from your perspective. So that Sun is you. And we see it here. We see it happening right there. Okay, so that's kind of where they're at. Their energy is coming towards you. They're being pushed to come towards you. And they're really in their feels. And their feels are kind of annoying them a little bit. I get that because underneath the Six of Cups over here is the Knight of Swords. And there's an urgency to come towards you. Because as you heal, they feel you moving on. There's that energy of they feel you walking away. All right? Let's clarify. Let's grab the little animal deck and clarify the Divine Feminine side here. Let's go. Well, tell me about this energy here, universe. This Five of Pentacles reversed with a Four of Swords. Tell me about this energy here. What's going on for the Divine Feminines? All right. Let's see where we go here. Tell me about it. Why? Oh, okay. Well, we're done. My God, I tell you what, this is the card, I'm going to pull three cards. This is the card at the bottom that's going to be crossing the center card, the baseline energy of what I pull. Okay? Just keep that in mind. I just said they feel you walking away, right? Eight of Cups. Yeah, I just got backed up by the universe. They feel you walking away. You're going to start to see them as 8 broken cups. They're 8 broken cups. You're the sun, basically. You're coming out of the cold. The healing energy is picking up. For a lot of you, it's very spiritual. Your third eye's lighting up. Your mind is shutting down. You stop overthinking. You start overliving a little bit more. But they feel that energy, right? They feel you walking toward the sun, which is what's depicted a lot of times on the 8 of Cups. It technically is walking toward the 9 of Cups in the tarot. So that's what's crossing our center card here. Let's see what's on top of this 5 of Pentacles reversed. The Page of Swords. There's messages coming in. There's no doubt about it. And also the spying energy is picking up. This backs up what I told you over here. They're feeling it, right? Remember the 3 of Cups and the sun that was accidentally left down there? They're feeling your energy change. The spying energy's kicking up. There could be a message here. What's the center card that's crossed by that 8 of Cups? The Star. See? It's all how all this says. I could say something corny, like it's destiny, right? It's destiny. Well, sort of is. What the universe is saying here, with the center card being the Star and this 8 of Cups crossing it, backing up what I just had said about their side, is it's sort of the universe saying this is how it works. And it is. This is how these soulmate cycles work. One side gets better, the other side runs or puts up resistance, but gets better without realizing it underneath the surface. And it brings them right to you. It brings them right in. The Star has the power to turn this 8 of Cups reversed. So it's a double message. The Star is a very powerful card. It implies a tower has happened. Okay? Tower comes right before it. The only other card that's implied, whether it has an implication attached to it with a direct reference to a card, is Judgment and the World. So the World implies we got past Judgment. The Star implies we had a tower. Okay? And that tower, the Star energy has the power to turn this around. So like I said, you're going to get some messages from this person. They might be a little not on your level. It's possible. It's possible that it's similar to what I told Sagittarius earlier today in the Friday reading. You know, don't lower your vibration to meet someone else just because you're happy to see them. This person needs to come up to you. If you're not at least remotely balanced, a connection this powerful can be very volatile. It can be a very bad relationship. All right? If someone's always afraid to tell you how they feel, and you're like, I feel all these feelings, and I'm giving these feelings, and you keep just kind of saying, you know, you say I love you, they say me too, instead of I love you back. That kind of thing. It can really grate on you. You know, it's very difficult. What's bookending this Page of Swords? 3 of Wands. Yep, very soon. It's just a message of soon. Very soon somebody's showing up. Right in the middle of your healing. Could be with the 5 of Pentacles reversed, crossed by the 4 of Swords. They could show up right when you thought they weren't going to, or right when you were done. Right when you were all done healing, you figured it out, you're all good, you moved on, you're banging somebody else, boom, there they show up. There's a destiny here. There's a destiny for you to learn something that helps you with something that comes your way in the future, some destined thing. And there's a destiny here for them to learn something. And if that learns that they figured it out too late, it took too long, because the energy around them is pissed. That horse wants that apple. You're the apple. It wants it. The energy around them is pushing them towards you. We already saw that. In fact, it's creating urgency with the Knight of Swords. Maybe their lesson is if you wait too long, you know, you can't dilly-dally. Opportunities come along in life. Spectacular opportunities are very rare. If you're going to dilly-dally around in Knight of Pentacles and overthink and blah, 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 oh, well, I don't know, you're going to miss them. That's why you always got to know what you want. You got to know what you don't want, too. But you also need to be able to make damn decisions. And this person can't. They never made a decision about this soulmate thing, in fact. They still haven't made a decision. That's why I'm getting the 6 of Cups. That's why I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles. Let's pull on this over here. So, yeah, somebody coming towards you. Yeah. But you're already healing from this. So it might be a little smaller than what you thought. It might have zero impact on you when this person shows up. It's entirely possible in the month of July. It's a powerful month. Powerful month. I'd tell you about my morning here on July 1st, but you probably wouldn't believe it, and it's just a silly story anyway. But lots of crazy shit been happening. I'll tell you what, We're just getting warmed up here in the month. There's going to be some pretty powerful readings that are going to happen here at Steve Love Tarot. Let's see where we go. Let's clarify with the little Lightseer deck. Tell me about the masculine side. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles crossed by the Six of Cups. Tell me about this energy universe. Let's see where we go here. This will be very telling, I think. Let's see. Let's see where we go. Okay. What did I just say? Rewind your goddamn video. I just said their problem is they never made a decision. I gave you a whole little lecture on knowing what you want and being able to make decisions. You won't miss out on things, right? It'll also help you if you make a decision to go for something and it turns out it sucks. If you know what you want and what you don't want, you can turn around real quick and you don't stay going down the bad road forever like this person does. A lot of these masculines are in bad relationships that ended where the expiration date ended a long time ago. Well, this center card, the card that's crossing the center card I'll pull here, you had the Eight of Cups, which got flipped as you walking away and them coming back, and or you moving, them feeling you moving on. They got the Two of Pentacles, wishy-washy. And wishy-washy in the current energy, as I've been telling you, right? In the current energies and the new cycles that we're in, leads to towers, doesn't it? I've been telling you that since the North Node moved to Taurus. Taurus North Node does not allow for wishy-washy. It'll land you in towers. And I said, over here, the star implies a tower. That causes the tower on their side. See, we're all around. We have like an invisible tower here on the divine masculine side. It's not tower for you. It's a tower for them. Get it right. Make sure you know that. Because it's their wishy-washiness. The tower for you could be you just healing and tearing things down. It'd be a good tower. For them, it's not a good tower. It's them realizing you're gone and now they're stuck with what they got. That could be a tower. Towers can be emotional or physical things that happen. Cars breaking down, shit like that. I've told you the universe is pissed. The energy around them is pissed. That horse represents the energy and it wants a fucking apple. You're the apple. It knows the apple's there. It's been trying to get to the apple. In fact, it's been trying to kick this person and yell at this person and nip at this person's ass to get them to get on them so that they could ride in. It's a former racehorse. He might be too slow to race these days, but he's certainly fast enough to clear this field. Okay? So, your person wishy-washy. Let's see where we go here. What's on top? What's on top of the Knight of Pentacles? See? King of Swords. Now, again, my center card is crossed by them not making a decision. The King of Swords makes a decision, but I've been seeing this energy a lot lately, and you know what I'm going to say. He's sitting down. That energy, the King of Swords has been reflecting really weird lately in my readings. And all I got here, they know what they want to do, they're thinking back, and they're still not getting on the horse to go a little bit faster. They're going to need to pick it up. You know, this Knight of Swords, I often say when I pull it, you better start running because it's much too late to jog. Okay? Well, it's true. That's the urgency energy. They need to pick it up. They need to step it up because they feel you slipping away. I believe they will. This Knight of Swords here on top of it is somebody who needs to get up and go. I think they do. They know the truth. He holds Archangel Michael's sword of truth. What's the center card here? Hangman. Look at that. Could it have been anything else? You know? It wouldn't have made sense if it was a tower. The tower is implied here. It's an invisible energy that's just all over this. And you each sort of, it's mostly on this side. Okay? And it's right here. It's crossed by the Two of Pentacles, the Hangman. Wishy-washy. And a sitting King of Swords. And it's all because of this the second slowest energy, this Knight of Pentacles. And then there's urgency around them. That's the horse going, let's go, let's go. Right? I can't do a horse noise. I can do the, there we go. The horse is pissed. It wants its damn apple. All right? It's the Hangman. Okay, well, wishy-washy. Again, underneath that is the Ace of Swords. They know what they want to do. They're just sitting there. Archangel Michael's all over this thing. He holds the sword of truth. This is the sword of truth. It's right there. It's all around their wishy-washiness. What's bookending the King of Swords? Sarah Gilbert. Here we go. Last year at this time, one of the most hated people here on my channel, as a character in a card anyway, not the person. I'm sure she's just fine. But it's the Two of Swords. Again, they're getting in their own way. Of course they are. Of course they're getting in their own way. I went on a whole dissertation about this horse wanting an apple. This person is walking. He has a former racehorse. It's not fast enough to win the Kentucky Derby, but it'll certainly get them over here. They needed to move faster. You might already be gone. I see disappointment in you, but you're healing from it. I see message spying and message too much spying, not enough doing. And that's what the Three of Wands is telling me too. Yeah, soon. It's always soon, isn't it? Always soon. They're coming back soon. They're always planning, never doing. And it's because of this. It's because they can't make a decision. They don't know what they want, but then they know what they want, but then they don't know what they want, but then they think back, and then they think back and think back and think back. And wanting to reveal itself here, just because the cards split, was the Hierophant. This person has been spiritually changed. I've told you that. Their energy is different now. They can't keep behaving the same way they've been behaving. It doesn't work that way. So, where are we at? We've got somebody who's coming towards you, really in their feels, but they're taking their time about it. They're going very slow, slower than they should be. And the universe is nipping at their ass. Let's go. Let's go. Them horse teeth putting some marks for sure. Let's see what the witches have to say. Let's pull a bridging energy here for all of this. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. 3 cards and a crossing card. All right, like I always do at the end of these. I don't know what energy this is going to be tied to, yours or theirs. I have no idea. But I know that you are coming in from out of the cold. You got a lot of healing. All this adds up to the sun for you. And as far as them, it's, you know, again, towers are happening until they pick up the speed. They are coming towards you. There is potential for communication here, you know. So let me just ask the universe a direct question rather than kind of fucking around with it. What's going to happen here? That's what I put out to the universe, and I'm begging it for an answer. Okay? I'm begging. What's it going to be? What's going on? I have absolute faith that the universe will give me an answer. What's going to happen here? All right. Well, I see the bottom card. The bottom card is going to be crossing the center card I pull. I'm not going to show it to you yet because you'll panic. Y'all go crazy. All right. Don't want that. Calm down. Y'all fine. You're fine. You're coming in from out of the cold. 7 cups. That doesn't surprise me. Center card. 2 wands. Jesus Christ. It's a backward step. It doesn't surprise me. Third card. Bookend into 7 of cups. 3 of wands again. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. My base card. Now this is good. This is technically an escalation. So they're going to take a step back and then, or they're going to take, a step back and then 2 steps forward. All right. The crossing card on the 2 of wands, I should probably show it to you, is the 9 of swords. It's too much. It's too, the antsiness that I feel around that Knight of Swords, which is representing the story I told you about the horse that wants the apple, you being the apple. And the horse is like, would you just get on me? And that's the energy around them. There's an antsiness here. And it's keeping them up. It's driving them batshit crazy. Eventually they get to the edge of coming towards you, is what the universe is saying. The old is far, I want you to understand this. This 7 of Cups isn't necessarily confusion. It's just somebody who isn't making a decision. Somebody who's just keeps going around and round in circles. It's what I told you. And it's going to land them in towers. There's still that invisible tower here, okay, that we never could find. This 2 of Wands, right, what the universe is saying is that eventually, as far out as it can predict, okay, at this moment in the current energy, is that they get to the edge. They take a step back because of fear, probably. You know, they have to let go of something to come towards you. But the drive to come towards you is stronger than the drive to run away from you now. And that's why we escalate to the 3 of Wands. But we stop at the 3 of Wands. I have nothing else beyond all we are right now. Think of this as a cliffhanger at the end of a TV season, right? Here we are, the end of May. It's the final episode. We got to wait all summer to find out what happens. Not technically. I'm not saying literally we have to wait all summer. But this is all the universe is willing to tell us. It's not willing to let me go any further. It really isn't. All it says is it's trying. Here's a Knight of Swords. You might remember that from right here. This ties, having this as the next card, I tried to go a little deeper to find out. And all it will do is point me to here, saying it's trying. That's the universe. That's the horse nipping at their ass, going, I want the apple, motherfucker. Right? And your person still going round and round in circles. And the whole time they're doing it, The whole time they're going around in those circles, you're healing. And the healing energy around you is picking up, which is going to lead to that sun. Pay attention to my Q3 reading. Please. It's energy that's very important for you to understand the energy of the next 3 months, July, August, and September. It's very strong because we start out with the sun. And it's very important. It's a very important energy because it showed up here as well. They're feeling that from you. So that means it's really strong over there. All right. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell us. You know what? I'm going to pull from the Rider-Waite, and we'll see what else the universe wants to say. Is there anything you want to tell the divine feminines before we go? Because since that's most of my viewers. So, is there anything you want to tell the DFs? All right. Anything at all? Give me, I don't know, 3 cards. That'll do. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card, universe. What else you want to tell the DFs here? I love it. It's as far as it'll take me. Right to the edge. That's you on that boat out there in the water. They feel you growing, get healing. They feel your healing. Your healing is helping them. The universe is telling us with that other Knight of Swords, this one here, pointing me to the one that's underneath that 6 of Cups, that it's trying. It's putting up a storm around your person. But they see it as a huge, I feel it off the 7 of Cups here, they see it as a huge risk to come towards you. Perhaps they have to leave someone to do it. Perhaps if for no other reason coming towards you, it's completely different, right? I'll give you an analogy. It's like you live in the city and they are used to the country. It's kind of something like that. You know, I'm not saying that that's what's happening. I'm just saying that's how they feel it. It's like, well, I don't know if all those buildings. I like the country here. I like the horses and the cows and the pastures and the wide open spaces. And they live in the city where they got people on top of them and all that kind of stuff. It's like that. It feels that different to them. And that's why they keep going around in circles. But it's on a deeper level than that. It's because it's such a powerful connection. Because it's so powerful and they've never really had real love before. Because I know for your people, if they're in situations, I know from doing enough extendeds, that those situations are not anchored in love. They're anchored in some sort of practical, looks good on paper kind of bullshit. Or what your person needs to do, and this is extremely relevant to the Leo soap opera that we pull on. Okay, and you're all connected, so the signs don't really matter in a soulmate cycle. You're all stuck in the same room together. Your person needs to, the reason they're wishy-washy, the reason they go round and round and we're stuck with a hanged man here, and we're always on the edge, never really taking action, step back, step forward a couple times, I can't. The reason we're like that is because most of your people are living their life by the expectations of others, and they need to stop that. They need to stop letting other people put their expectations upon them and live their own life. And that's what this side is doing. That's what you're healing. That's what you're figuring out. That's part of what your sun is. That's why I got the 5 of Pentacles reversed, which is very rare for me to get a reversed card out of this large animal deck. I'm very anal about putting my cards back upright. You know, that's it. I'm giving you all the information from the energy I can, but they live by the expectations of others. It's very scary for them to come towards you. Scary for this person to take that cape off, which represents security, and jump in that water and come towards you. That water is emotion. They're standing on rock. Okay, that's not emotion. All right, they you know, well, everything's secure here. I'm used to it. It is what it is, but it's all right. You're growing. You should just be worried about you. You should just be watching these readings because you're curious about what's going on with them. Are they ever going to come in? Yeah, they probably will. I believe it. But this reading doesn't dispute anything we got in the July readings. Let's see. Okay, I shuffled. Here we go. I've been shuffling the whole time. See what the universe wants to tell you. The bottom of the deck, which will be crossing the center card I'm going to pull, is the Lovers. This connection is being helped by the angels. This connection is surrounded by angel energy. I'll phrase it that way. All right, I don't put the character names to the angels usually. I can if I want to. I believe that's Gabriel or something along those lines. But either way, it doesn't matter. It's angel energy. And the universe is trying. And I saw that with the horse that wants the apple. That's the universe. It's creating an urgency around your person. They feel this connection on a high level, and the universe keeps turning up the volume and turning up the volume. This connection, love will win the day because it's crossed by the chariot. That's the affecting energy underneath it, the chariot. And it's interesting that this is Cancer energy. This cycle is Cancerian themed. In other words, Cancer is the host for this cycle. The North Node was in Cancer when this cycle began, so Cancerian themes are the theme of our party here, if you will. And this card right here, what the universe is saying, the affecting energy around them, is that love will win the day. The connection's too powerful for them to escape. If they do, they can go ahead and live a life of despair. You're not worried about that because your spiritual growth is growing and you'll attract other soulmates and you'll just always wonder whatever happened to this person, right? Let's see. The Hermit. Six of Cups again. Six of Cups, Six of Cups. See? All this thinking back. It's awakening them. All right. What's red with the Hermit? These are red center, left, right. Seven of Wands. Yeah. Until they awaken, it says two things. It says when they awaken, when they fucking get over this, when their inner soul energy catches up to yours, right? They will want to fight for this. But another meaning of the Seven of Wands, in the meantime, they feel safe in the distance. It's what I told you about that Seven of Cups. 7, 7, they tie together. It's what I told you about the Seven of Cups. There's something really scary about coming. They feel like if they make a decision and they come towards you, there's no going back. Something about there's no going back once they do that. I don't know what that means. It could be something small. It could be something huge. I don't know. But at the end of the day, all this thinking, you want them in this Six of Cups energy. And that's where they are. They're in this Six of Cups energy. And it's stirring up the connection. It's what's causing this connection to build in energy and build in energy, which causes the Chariot. Underneath the Chariot is the Knight of Wands. A brave, impulsive action. That's always how this person comes towards you. It's always a brave, impulsive action. The reason they can't make a decision is probably put in a nutshell because if they make the decision, then there's no going back. And this person has a hard time with that. This energy over here likes to hedge its bets. This energy over here likes security and comfort and safety, likes guarantees. But there's no guarantees in life. The DF side knows that. That's why you went through all this shit, right? You know there's no guarantees in life, but you know you should probably pull your lessons out of it. This person's a cautionary tale. I've been saying that for a long time. They really are. There's an implied tower here because of their wishy-washiness. And eventually, their defensiveness will catch up to them. They'll either reach out to you and you'll already be gone, or they won't reach out to you and you'll move on to something else, or they'll reach out to you and everything, you'll live happily ever after. That's entirely possible too because it's a powerful connection. There's no other way around it. That's what I got. And we had a lot of things in this reading that tied together. The Three of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Six of Cups, the last message from the universe ties with this. It's all down to this. And it's not you, it's them, but they're picking up on all your healing energy. And the more they feel you moving away, the more likely it is they come towards you. Okay? This connection's been, for some of you, this has been going on a long time. Okay? And not a long time is a relative term. Could be months, could be years, whatever it is. These connections, the further they run, the stronger they get. Okay? So, they're not going anywhere. But you might say, well, then that's the case for me. I'm stuck in this forever. You're really not. If you learn your lessons. Their problem is they're running without learning the lessons. That's what the Hermit's telling me here. They're defensive to the lessons. These are red, center, left, right. They're doing all this thinking. They feel the connection. I got Six of Cups crossed by the Lovers. They feel this connection. The angels themselves are trying to help bring this connection together. But this person is defensive to it. They're defensive to the soul connection. The Hermit is the soul. It's one way to look at the energy here from these Rider-Waite cards. They have to stop that shit. They're not learning the lesson. You are learning the lessons. That's why the healing energy is actually kicking up around you. And the universe might be doing that on purpose. It might be kicking up the healing energy so that they maybe get on the horse. Because the energy around them is very antsy. That horse wants that damn apple. I'm telling you. And you are the apple. That's where we're at in our twin flame journey. Pay attention to the readings here in July. They're going to be pretty awesome. Just like they were in June. But we've got some pretty powerful energy happening in a month that's rooted in the sun that we know from the Q3 readings. So should be very interesting to say the least. All right, that's your reading. Stay tuned tomorrow, Saturday, for the Saturday the what? The second. I'm going to pull on the week of July 3rd through the 9th. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. A lot of fireworks here in the U.S. on the 4th of July. Should be some fireworks for sure in the energy. So that weekly reading will be tomorrow, where one card for each sign and we clarify. That said, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.